You need to hear this if you're a paranormal enthusiast. Ready to dive into the unknown? Join the Tristan channel as we journey through spine-tingling paranormal encounters, unexplained supernatural phenomena, and perhaps some eye-popping UFO sightings. Our world is full of mysteries, and together we'll explore the eerie, the bizarre, and the downright unexplainable. From haunted houses to cryptic creatures, we'll react to the most chilling and baffling compilations. So if you're ready to test your courage and expand your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's unravel the unknown together. Welcome to the adventure. Welcome to the Tristan channel.
Hello and welcome to the Tristan channel, or welcome back if you've already subscribed. Hope you're doing well. I'm feeling slightly better today. Hasn't been too bad. As I said in the other videos, I mentioned two other names that I react to. One of them would be Urbex Hill. But before I go into what, well, basically what I'm going to react to is Urbex Hill, very terrifying, dangerous encounter in HELLTOWN, Ohio. Sounds like a charming place, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? But I just wanted to tell you what I'm going to do. Mind you, not that you'll notice because I'll be editing it, but yeah, I'm not sure what the problem is. The Stream Guru app. I tried to see if it was an update on Google Play, but unfortunately, it's not on there. So they must have took it down. So I did email some feedback to the support team, whatever, about the video. So I'm not sure what's happening there. But what I've decided to do is I'm going to cheat with it. So if it doesn't like recording over 50 minutes, it doesn't matter if I end up doing snippets or different snippets, but what I think of what I'm going to do, just to be on the safe side in future when I do recording, this video, the Urbex investigation here, or encounter, whatever you want to call it, exploration, sorry, that's it, is only about 30 minutes, so hopefully it'll be alright. You know what I mean? But just in case it's playing up and it isn't like doing over 50 minutes or so anymore, what I might do is, if the video I'm reacting to is, even if it's like, I don't know, I'll see what it's like with this video, obviously, but if it's a longer investigation or something, anything like that, what I'll do is I'll watch, say, half an hour of it, pause it on there, stop recording there, start again, play, you know, you do it that way. That's the way I can get around it. Because the problem is there's no other software. Because like I said, you know, for those of you who don't know, who are just new to the channel, I don't have, you know, I don't have the fancy equipment, the money, the software, the PC, and all that malarkey. I've got a laptop, but it's not brilliant. Because I mean, most of the stuff I use for gaming and stuff is on a console. So I don't have the apparatus. But I was thinking I could cheat it that way, because all I do is do it in bits and then stick it together. I don't know what I'm telling you, because you probably wouldn't notice, but I just thought I'd let you know in case you're worried about future uploads. You know what I mean? Because trust me, all I can say is, the thing is, I didn't want to go, when I did the, I got some good feedback still from it, but the thing is, for example, with the, what do you call it? The Midwest Ghost Hunter I reacted to, it wasn't till afterwards, because I looked at it and I looked at the video that was saved, because it says on there, you know, it said in the corner it's still recording. It looked like it was working perfectly, but when I went on to the bit that it saved, it was like 51 minutes. It was about 2 or 3 minutes short or something stupid like that. So that annoyed me. So yes, what I might do, this should hopefully, touch wood, will be alright, because the investigation's not that long. But in future, what I'll do, to be on the safe side, is I'll just do it like that. So anyway, which is a shame, because it's a bloody good app. It's, you know, it's a real big shame, because like I said, I may be doing this on my phone, but the possibilities are endless, because if you've got a PC, I mean, you could do it on a laptop, yeah. If you had the right PC and the right. If I'm not that good with computers, okay, but if you're really clever with computers, etc., and stuff like that, you might be able to get some sort of software on a laptop. That being said, or even on a or even a tablet, I think it'll be the same sort of app. But either way, it's going to be a bit clunky. This I can just take on a little tripod stick, stick it in the garden, and I can sit in the sun whilst reacting to a video or talking to you. You know what I mean? So there are perks, there are pros and cons, there are advantages. But yes, I'm only working with what I got, so that's what I'm going to do in the future. Is doing bits, and then when I edit it, put it as one big video. So now you're probably thinking, why have I made a video so soon? It's because it's a bit of a hectic, bit of a busy week coming up. So it's going to be a bit uncertain. So yeah, but like I said, in not the previous video, but the video before that one I had, was like, oh, I could, because we saw clips, didn't we? And I was like, oh, I could go visit them. I was really gutted though with the Midwest Ghost Hunter one, because the bit you missed, after he picks up the child doll, that's where it sort of cuts off. He puts it back, and as he's moving around that, the cupboard door opens and he takes photos of it. I mean, you probably saw, for those of you who did go into the description, I did put a link to it. But if you didn't go and check it out, pardon me. Yeah, so basically the cupboard door opens and he takes a photo like he did at the beginning, and he captures a ghost child's face, and it's definitely a face. It's like, fuck hell. So yeah, I was really gutted, because he went into the basement and all kinds of things. But yeah, anyway. So it sounds really interesting, because I know there's what was it? Oh God, what's his name? Oh, Franco TV. Didn't he went to a popular place in America that sounded a bit interesting, isn't it? So very dangerous encounter. Now the thing is with Urbex, it's normally a human related one. So let's see if the terrifying encounter that he's going to have is either human or something from another realm.
Boston Township is shrouded in chilling myths, from supernatural occurrences and devil-worshipping cults to bizarre mutants and more. While the majority of tales surrounding HELLTOWN may be rooted in folklore, some eerie truths provide insight into why the town was deserted. The origin of HELLTOWN began with the Native American tribe Lenape. Following the 1758 Treaty of Easton, they were forced to leave their native lands in Delaware, New Jersey, eastern New York, and eastern Pennsylvania, forcing them to head west. By the 1770s, the Lenape had relocated and established themselves in the region now recognized as Boston, Ohio. According to the Lenape, the village was called Cleartown, after the Clear Stream which ran nearby. However, when the Lenape learned that the German word for clear was hell, they renamed their village HELLTOWN.
Ah, interesting.
After numerous and intense clashes with both colonial American troops and English-American settlers, the Lenape tribe, feeling the pressures of encroaching settlements, made the decision to abandon their land in HELLTOWN in 1782. The American settlers had resentment toward the Lenape Indians because some tribe members had aligned themselves with the British forces during the American Revolution. Unfortunately for the Lenape tribe, the violence that unfolded during the American Revolutionary War would ultimately culminate in the horrifying Ganadenhutten Massacre of 1782, in which an American militia killed 96 Lenape Indians. HELLTOWN was situated in close proximity to the frequently traveled war trail that was used by Native Americans in the region. This event was one of the most brutal atrocities committed against Native Americans in U.S. history. The area sat abandoned for the next 24 years until American settlers moved into the area in 1806, and Boston...
So as Caspersite would say, the town was built graveyard. But I don't mean to, be insensitive, but anyway. But that's sad here. But the thing is, apart from wherever he finds this place, the history of the place is always fascinating, and and it's sad and tragic as well. But I mean, it's like history is still still so learning stuff is still cool. I mean,
Township was established. It was the oldest town in the county and was known for its paper mill plant that was built in the early 1820s. Several years later, the arrival of the Ohio-Erie Canal brought more people to Boston, and over the next few decades, mills began to flourish in the area, most notably a paper mill. When a railroad station was constructed in the town in the early 1880s, the station
I love the old photos.
Was named Boston Mills. Over the years, the population of Boston, Ohio grew, and with it, the town's infrastructure and development expanded. Despite these changes, Boston was a basic small farm town, similar to many other communities across the country during that era. From here, the history of HELLTOWN starts to get confusing. In December 27, 1974, President Gerald Ford declared eminent domain over Boston, Ohio, resulting in the federal government acquiring
Imagine encountering that on your travels.
mysterious folklore. This once troubled region of Ohio definitely
Sorry to interrupt him, but the upside down cross is not satanic, it's the cross of St. Peter. It's a Hollywood thing.
has a bleak past. Today, however, it's a beautiful place that is part of the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Join me as I explore what's left. If you're like me and you value your online privacy, then you need a VPN you can trust. That's why I use Surfshark VPN. Not only does it keep your activity safe and secure, a feature you can use my way.
Sorry, but they're not sponsoring my video, so. Oh, look at that.
This looks like it's from the 1940s. Why is that room red? That's weird.
Lovely.
Little shop area. It's actually kind of nice back here.
Kind of has like Silent Hill vibes, doesn't it?
Everett covered bridge. I
Minus
guess
the
it's the
fog.
bridge they're always talking about.
Imagine that with fog, though. Oh, crummy. Must be on a bicycle. Oh, come on, play.
That's where I'm headed to right now to find. A paper wheel. I can't move that. That's pretty cool. Keeps going all the way back here. Damn. Wonder how old this is. Check behind. It's pretty cool.
That's freaky as F, isn't it?
This is creepy. The barn of HELLTOWN.
What's the state of that? It's like Blair Witch, isn't it?
Yeah, this shit's kind of creepy. It's like a little shack back here. I'm surprised this barn is still standing despite how old it is. What the hell is that? What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Oh, hang on a second. Oh, camera battery died. I quickly switched battery. Hang on, reading that.
Fuck is that?
Camera battery died. I quickly switched batteries, but unfortunately noise has stopped by then, so I started walking in the direction I heard the noises to find out what was making the sounds. My guess is, because playing hunting games like Call to Wild, that could be. Is it? I know it's a bit late at night. I'm not sure what their patterns are, but it sounds a lot like geese. You know what I mean? It's still freaky to hear in that sort of condition, isn't it? That sort of location. Itchy. Because when he's walking, it's like you just hope that you remember which direction to go back in or whatever to get back to your bicycle. He probably knows what he's doing by now, you know what I mean? But it's like, because it's dark as F, you've only got a torch as your guide, you know what I mean? Still recording, good, still. Like I said, yeah, hopefully this fucking records in skin language. So it's like very Blair Witchy, isn't it? Very Blair Witch. I bet it's a beautiful forest during the day though, you know what I mean?
What the hell was that? It's a weird noise.
Thing is though, oh no, I suppose because it's just, I'm not sure saying it is geese, but because the other thing you could say, it sounds like the ghosts of Indians going whoop, making that whoop 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 noise they make, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it could be geese because they might, if they're flying off, then because they're in large groups, they make that noise, don't they? Then yeah, so they might have flown off. That's why it stopped today. Just seems to go on there. It's like, whoa. Imagine if you saw the Blair Witch things hanging from the trees.
Is that a rope? It almost looks like a rope.
Yeah, it's a viney twig thing.
hearing something. It sounds like it's following me.
Thing is, he's walked for some time, and it's like, where's the sounds? You know what I mean? I mean, so far it's creepy as F, and the history's been fascinating, but it's not as scary as his building ones. You know what I mean, with the squatters and stuff. I think he's got to walk round or walk back to get his bicycle.
Keep hearing something. What does this lead to? I don't want to get lost. There's bugs everywhere.
I wouldn't turn around too much, mate. You might lose track of path one. I mean, you can hear traffic in the horizon.
What the fuck is that?
Ooh.
Something's over there. I can hear it.
Two glowing eyes. You see the glowing eyes.
This stuff is like quicksand. Gotta be careful.
Imagine if a deer suddenly come bolting out the fucking foliage. You're like, oh! He's rambling it. He's still go for it. Let's stay with that, man.
Where the hell does this lead to? I don't even think this is a trail anymore. Fuck. Do not want to get lost out here.
Looks like some sort of... Let's walk through a tall grass. Looking for a trail for an hour. Fucking hell, he's going to get lost if he's not careful. Oh, look at that background. Look at that mist, foggy background. Oh, man, it's...
I do not want to get lost in this stuff. What the hell is that?
He's not alone. Obviously, he's not alone. He's in the forest, for fuck's sake. But,
I'm gonna turn back.
see, I don't know if you got... I mean, I'm not sure how he does it, but I was just thinking, surely you'd think, if you've got a form of signal on there, you'd have your own little... Not sat-nav or something, you know what I mean? Something where you can mark where your bikers, because even if you don't have a path, at least it'll say, it's that way over there, oh, you know, it's that way, keep going that way, you know what I mean? Or mark on his phone, you know? I wonder what his eyes were.
This is creepy. I gotta find my way out of here.
He found the troll, but couldn't lead him away from his bike. Because the thing was, also the trick of not getting lost is you might find a trail, but it's a case of which way would lead you to where you started, you know what I mean? Either way, if it leads on to civilization, that's good. But then again, you've got to walk around the perimeter. He's got to walk around the perimeter of that place along the road. So if he finds the road, he's got to walk all the way around this huge stretch along the road, side of the road, to get to where he parked his bicycle. Because I presume he put his bicycle somewhere. Or, I'm not sure if this town is still active, but if it is still active, you know, he might have left it at a hotel and then walked from there. Who knows? But you know what I mean? Either way, it's going to be a ball lake, isn't it? Ooh. That looks creepy as F, doesn't it? Ooh. Keep to the path. Keep to the path.
What the fuck is that?
Oh yeah, from earlier. Oh, that's that bit from earlier.
Something's over there. I can hear it.
Oh, enhanced. Six foot, 8 foot tall, based off the height of the tall grass. Is it one of the cryptoids? The thing is, it's the only animal in the woods. I mean, mind you, it's quite tall. If it's that tall, because it can't be a deer, because a deer or a stag or anything like that, its eyes are more to the side. So when it turn, you'll see the flash, as it were. So that's weird, isn't it? Because if it's it can't be a wolf, because wolf ain't 8 foot tall, don't you? So I don't know, man. That's weird.
I keep hearing something. It sounds like it's following me. I do not want to get lost in this stuff. What the hell is that? I'm surprised this barn is still standing despite how old it is. What the hell is that? What the fuck?
Yeah, that. I'm not going to lie, that sounds more like. You know, if you live in that area and you've got no geese in that area, then please tell me. But that sounds a lot like geese, like a flock of geese, like, you know, because they make that noise when they take off or when they land or when they bunch up. You know what I mean? So that, just as a bet, I'm just saying, not saying it is, and I could be wrong. It could be, you know, the sound of the Indians that are haunting the area. But It does sound like a flock of geese.
Fuck is that?
See what I mean? It sounds like a flock of geese.
Thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. Incidentally, I went back just to check after it because it gives me a preview, and lucky I did get all that on there. That's good. So yeah, I mean the eyes was a really mystery because if he's going by the grass, and that's about 8. I mean it's also distance as well. I don't know if it's off the distance, but then he was quite close to it, wasn't he? So I don't know. What do you reckon about that? Because again, it could be distance, it could be an animal, but it's definitely not a deer because a deer's eyes on the side. If it's a predator or a predatory creature, it's usually eyes on the front. Hence why humans have their eyes at the front. You know what I mean? Because it's an evolutionary thing. Because when a herbivore has got its eyes on the side, it can eat whilst keeping its eye out for predators. And if you're hunting or you're an animal that potentially hunts, you have eyes at the front, like a wolf and that, and humans and that. So yeah, that geese, that noise, it sounded like either Indians going crazy or it did sound like monkeys. It reminded me of monkeys going crazy, but we don't get that in the area. So my bet for that, due to playing various hunting games and while watching wildlife programs, I reckon that's geese. I'm not sure if there will be a river there, but no. But yeah, it was interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments below. It's not as good as his building ones in the sense that, I mean, it's still good. I've still enjoyed it, and I think it's freaky as F. And history is fascinating and both tragic. But I do like his building ones where he gets shadow blasted sometimes, or the squatter that's scares him, or the person with the gun in there. So yeah, but that was still freaky. It's got Blair Witch vibes. I mean, imagine. I mean, it's good. He was lucky there was no fog. Otherwise, we'd be fucked. But imagine that place in the fog, like Silent Hill, innit? So there you go. Right. Like I said, I'm not sure when I'll be able to next record because it's a busy week. So I thought I'd throw this one out here straight after the other one to give you something to watch and keep you entertained until then, okay? But anyway, as always, thanks for sitting through this and watching with me. If you like this video, hit the like. Also, make sure you've got bell notifications on so you don't miss out any future uploads. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, then please do, because it doesn't cost you anything. It helps me out. And plus, not only that, to be fair, when it's all said and done, it'd be great to have you with us on this channel. So until next time, take care and be well.